How's it going, my comic chat army? I've got a wand because Carrie says I always do my hand like that, so here's my wand.
Potter.
I just, look, if you don't want to hear none of this, skip 2 minutes into the video. That's the review. But the YouTube algorithm is weird. It's not letting us get thumbs up. So, thumbs up this video. Let's see if it's working again, because Carrie did her very first interview yesterday that was supposed to be released Monday. But I was trying to put it on my Patreon and accidentally leaked it on YouTube. So it'll come out early. So everybody got to watch it early. So go watch that. Support Carrie in her first interview ever. And we are going to do Source Point Press Month. And
longer than a month.
Yeah, it's like 2 months because it's a lot of people that agreed to be interviewed that I didn't think it was that many people.
Yep.
And just want to say thank you to all the creators and writers out there for sending us their books.
Yeah, without you guys, we wouldn't have a channel, because this is what we started it for.
Right.
It's nice to read just creative minds being free and not typical superheroes and
have the normal restraints.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say, because when I first started this, somebody told me, and I don't know what they meant by it, don't get trapped reviewing indie comics. Now, that's all I want to do is read and buy indie comics, because y'all don't have the same restraints as like the other ones. It's not superheroes. You can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. And it's the people. Like some of these stories people actually went through. Real experiences and etc. And it just makes for a good book.
Yep.
So thank you guys. Let's do it. Alright. So we're back. Finish Line Comics, hit me up. I love the back of your book.
Yeah.
I want, like, if that's a print, send it to me or let me know how I can get it, and so can my viewers, so we can put it back here. I absolutely love that. So, that's Carrie's. I read Source Point Press, The Rejected Dead Girl. I don't know if it's The Rejected Dead Girl or is it The Rejected Dead Girl. So, you gotta clarify that for me. And Strange Comics Passenger #2. If you've not seen Strange Films interview with August. It's up there. Really cool guy.
Yep.
Like, I want to see him and Alton Simpson do something together, because they're both filmmakers, they're both comic book makers. So them come together would be beautiful. Don't know who Alton is? Vampires of New Jersey. That's him. Yep. We got interviews with him, so that'll be at the end of the video. And let me get 15 thumbs up and we'll get Alton on this week. So what did you read?
I read Immortal Era 1 and 2.
So you want to go first? I'm going to go first.
Go first.
Alright. So, Alton's back at it again. I mean, not Alton. August. Their name is, I don't know why I get August and Alton so confused. But y'all got really cool names. Like, y'all are the first August and Alton I've ever met in my life. So, as you know, August is a filmmaker, a director. And he made short films, and he turned those short films into comics. This book has its own movie. I'll link it down in the description if you want to go check that out. I haven't personally watched it yet, because I wanted to read the book before I watched the film, because they're the exact same.
Well,
so,
we have watched a couple other films that.
Oh yeah, I watched The Neighbors. That one was good. I like that. Like, I like that one a lot.
And Cindy's Birthday Party.
Yeah, and Cindy's Birthday Party we reviewed. I like The Neighbors because you never know who you're living next to.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's my review for that. So, I love this book. Reminded me of August's take on zombies. And I love the green wash over the whole book. Here, I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, it really does.
It's a really short book. Like, he's got movie posters, and I'm gonna try to get some movie posters from him, because I love his work. Like, he's an up-and-comer. Y'all need to keep your eye on August. August Agustin. August Agustin.
Cody is so bad with names, you guys.
Right, and I said his name like 4 times, so I didn't say it wrong in the interview, and I still get it wrong. Yeah, like, I enjoy the guy. He is a sweet dude. Watch the interview. Me and Carrie, I've told him this so I can say it on camera. I think he looks like Justin Long, but watch the interview and you tell me who he looks like. But really cool book, great art. Who is this? We can get his. I'm gonna get his his artist on here if he agrees. But here's some of the Kickstarter backers. I'm going to show you all them. But, pretty cool book. I love it. Pick it up. It's the second part. This whole Strange Films is under the umbrella. It's the way, well, in the interview, the way he explained it was it's all happening. It's kind of like short one-shots happening like Tales of the Crypt. I mean, not Tales of the Crypt. What's that the show? Twilight Zone? Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Well, watch the interview. He explains it so much better. And he's a great guy. Up-and-comer. Keep your eye out for him. Either at your local movie theater or your local comic book shop, because he's doing great things. So, The Rejected Dead Girl. I think it's just one word. Like, I thought it was The Rejected Dead Girl was like the subtitle.
Yeah, no, I think it's just all together.
Right. It is from Travis
McIntyre, and the art director is Joshua Warner.
Right. And it's black and white. I love black and white. Like, a lot of comments we've been getting here recently is black and white. Like, do y'all do that because it's cheaper to print, or the art, do you think the art looks better? Y'all let me know down in the comments which one is right. Oh, I know I'm rambling a lot. Usually Carrie rambles a lot, but I'm excited to talk to you guys. It's been a little while. Rotten Tail. Let me know where I can get a copy of this, or send me a copy, because on a lot of Source Point Press books, Rotten Tail is on there, and we're about to interview 9 different people from Source Point. And I'm pretty sure someone did Rotten Tail. I think I seen that when I was making their interview thumbnails. So, call me. So this book, I'm going to show you some of the art. This book is about a girl, and she could see what I'm taking it as the rejected is the evil in the world. And she was, it's kind of a touchy subject. She was born a stillborn, but she come back to life, and she can see what's going on in our world and what's going on in the evil world. And the rejected, known as Mr. Teeth, is going around kidnapping kids. And she stops it. Yeah, it's very different. Like, I was kind of like, you turn a sensitive subject fun.
It's not a typical black and white in the sense that there's a lot of shading. There's a lot of gray scale to it, which I like, because a lot of the black and whites we tend to get are literally just black and white.
And the pinups in the back are phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yep.
I would love to have prints of some of these. And I seen this. Dirk Manning is coming on.
Yeah, he's coming on soon.
He's coming on next week.
Yep.
Stay tuned to that. So what did you read, Carrie?
So I read Immortal Era 1 and 2, which, let me see really quick. Was written by Edward Davis, art was Cesar Oliveira, colors Viviana Spallini, letters Manny Hernandez, and there's a few more people. But basically and I think you should read it. So basically what this book is about is, what if we lived in a world where there was no death? No recorded death.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah, which I've been getting a lot of these books about apocalypse and like the extinction of everything. I've been reading a lot of reviewed books like
I've been reading a lot of horror. Like,
yeah.
No, before we reviewed indie comics, never really read horror comics.
No.
But y'all sparked a whole new love for me. So thank you guys. I appreciate everybody in Indie World. I'm sorry, Carrie.
No, you're good. But I mean, that's what it kind of goes back to, is it's a lot of related things. But anyways, so basically this is about 2000, so it's dated in 2200, 200 years after the millennium. There's no recorded deaths for 200 years. So it's a group of people. You have Ari, Father, Miguel, Kimberly, and Dr. Mann are trying to discover and uncover what created all of this. So if you go into book 2...
So are people just like 200 years old?
It's the future. That's what I don't know. I have a lot of questions to these books. Like, it touches base on... It doesn't really touch base on that. Like how... I mean, other than how they came alive, but I don't understand if population just continued, because it just started, from what I could read, it started leveling off. There's some things that need to be cleared up in these books that I kind of hope gets cleared up later on. It kind of picks a little bit and dabs at a little different types of groups of people, but I don't have enough information about them.
Huh.
Yeah, you've got people that are called the eaters, and then you've got the ones that live underground and the surface. I don't know what separates them from why they live in different worlds. But basically, this group is trying to unravel why there's been no death and trying to get humanity back to living the way it should be. There should be death. If we messed with death, I mean,
right? Yeah.
What would happen? But basically, in the second book, they discover a journal from a specific person. I'm guessing becomes a very important person, and it tells the story of how this all came about. They end up killing somebody I don't want to get into. I told you about that.
Right, well,
but
if you want the book spoiled, keep listening, because it's kind of hard to review this book without spoiling it, because she told me about it. So, leave a like, comment your favorite book out of the 4.
Yeah.
Check out our Patreon, like us on Facebook, give us the Instagram shout out. I mean, not shout out. Follow us on Instagram. you know what we're asking.
But,
alright, she's about to spoil it.
So basically, this guy loses his mother and makes a pact with a witch to kill the Grim Reaper to stop death. So he kills the Grim Reaper, so he thought it would bring his mom back, but it didn't. And now all of this created. So they're trying to figure out what is going on.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good book. I would continue to read it just to figure out the bits and pieces I don't know. But there again, here's another one of these books of world extinction and craziness that's going on.
There's all the backers. And y'all back us on Patreon. Like, that would really help us.
Yeah.
Help us help you. Because all of the money we're going to use to back more books. Because a lot of times we get sent books and we really don't have any say of if we want to review them or not. We just get sent them. So we're like, all right, we're going to review them. But I'd like to pick out a couple books I would like to review. And if you stayed this far, congratulations, because you are going to be some of the first people that knows. We are having a new reviewer on the way. Carrie is pregnant. We are having a baby. So thank you for staying this long. So definitely leave a like for that. Comment down below.
Yep.
Check out our Patreon. You can get everything early. You can even get these books we got here in our hand.
Yeah.
Got some really great tiers. Thank you guys. Peace.